I think member for Maxi. I showed you. Good evening, everyone. My name is Abdur-Rahman Zubair. I want to present to you Longrich pad and what are the benefits. Why should you use Longrich pad? Firstly, let me start from the fact that a lot of issues in women is caused by pads, by sanitary napkins. You understand? A lot of issues in women. There are different issues rising from gynecological issues, from different issues like women who could not give birth, women with fibroid issues, dysmenorrhea and the likes. You understand? So different infections and the likes. All these things from research has been they come out to the fact that a lot of what caused it is from the pad. And why? Is because what are the contents of the pad you are using, you understand, and how exposed they are. Now, this is Longrich pad. Let me show you this. So this is Longrich pad, heavy flow as it is. So this is the pad here, and this is another brand. So now, firstly, women when they are while during the days of the menstrual flow, at times they might want to go out, just put this thing in their bags. Am I right? Yeah. Just put it in your bag, and through it can be contacting infections from there, because this thing is not closed. This is it. You understand? It's not closed. But this is Longrich pad. Let's start from here. It is sealed 360. So let's say you just put one in your bag. It is sealed. So nothing can come and infect it. You understand? So now sealed 360, and this is another part. So let's start from here. So now this is it. You open here. You can open it like this. You see that it's when you need it, you open it. Am I right? So let's place this here. So this is it. So part of the number one thing that is very important while being in the period, you understand, for women is comfortability. Don't forget there is a reason why Monka phone will show their chair while somebody is sitting down like this, resting very well. Because at that point in time, you have to be balanced. So now let's check the comfortability here, because this is what you are sitting on, right? So you can see the texture, how smooth or how rough each of them is. You understand? You can see here, there is a level of smoothness here, while there is a level of whatever you call it here. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the number one thing. Number two is that Longrich pad is made up of 8 layers. So 8 layers of cotton. Cottons. You understand? What happened with this pad? This pad, from research, they are waste papers jammed and sterilized. You understand? So they sterilize these waste papers, they bleach them back to white. You understand? That's why this called cotton stuff. It's not cotton actually. You understand? So they bleach them back to white. In the process of bleaching, there's a chemical we call dioxin, which is emitted. So dioxin in the body, it emits small to the body. So let's just calculate by ourselves now. Let's say a woman average use this thing like 10 of it in a month. You understand? So does it emitting small by small, 10 in a month, 12 in 12 months. That means the person uses 120, right? That's small by small. That's in 120 places now. In 10 years, that is in 1,200 times. That is why at times there is infection problem. At times there is a problem of fibroid. There's a problem of blocked fallopian tube. All these issues, you understand? Not that it's only part that causes them, but it has been researched that part causes a lot of these issues. Now, that's the second thing. The third thing is about the absorbency. You understand? This part absorbs up to 200 mils. Up to 200 mils. For adventure, I'm not with my cup to check the mils. You understand? We have used mils to check them. But can we have like small cup for us to check? Same quantity water.
2 cups.
2, which is beneath it here. You understand? So you know when garri absorbs water. You understand? You know when garri absorbs water. If garri absorb water now, you can't extract the water out of the garri again because the water has become part of the garri. Am I right?
Yes.
Same as what is in here. Because part of what can make you have comfortability is for you not to be sitting on blood. Am I right? So if peradventure this thing could not absorb it, and by the time bloods come on it, fluids come on it, it is like wet. You understand? Then definitely you will be sitting on blood and you will feel uncomfortable. Do you understand what I'm saying now? So absorbency is very, very important. So let's use, I don't need much. So let's use same quantity of water to testron on the kids. If you can see this water here, it is sitting on the, am I right, on the pad, which makes it wet like this. Let me use water on this one here too. This one, it absorbs the water. By when this absorbs the water, just like garri, the way I explained, you understand? So it absorbs the water up to a stage that you can't even feel whether it is wet or not. Can I have papers? Can I have paper? Thank you. So this is not paper, this is diary. I need paper for us to check the wetness, so I can show from the video. So you can see that this will completely absorb it. Thereby, you don't even feel that any fluid has been emitted on this pad. While this, it's just like staying stagnant on it. Where is it? So this is paper. So this is paper. I will put this same paper on these two parts, and I will use all my might to press on it. You can see. This is this paper.
Wow.
It come out dry, and this come out very wet.
The difference is clear.
The difference is clear. The difference is in the taste. The taste is in the difference. So what happens with this is because you will now see that you are sitting on food and you are not comfortable. But this now, even with all my might, with all still my might, it is garri. It has absorbed the water. So the water now has become part of the natural polymer. Thereby you are still sitting comfortably. So that is an aspect of it. Now, like I have said, this part has 8 layers of soft cotton. I mean, these are original cottons, you understand now, which helps you feel more comfortable aside from the natural polymer inside it. And also, this grease tip you are seeing here, this is just like a bleach here. For every part you have, there must be something treating infections, because as at that point in time, any blood that is coming out, the best is for anything coming out with it to be killed, so it won't affect the bearer. You understand what I'm saying? So this has the anion strip. I'm going to remove it out very soon, which helps you kill 99.9% infection, which makes this pad very easy for you to use it to combat infections, for you to use it to combat fibroid issue, for you to use it to combat dysmenorrhea issue. And at the same time, when we talk about blood fallopian tube and the likes, this thing works very well, and they are 100% organic. You understand? So now let me start. Okay, let me start by this. So by the time you open what is here, I'm coming. By the time you open what is inside, this is the first layer. I'm coming. This is the first layer actually. Am I right?
Yes.
Is this cotton? Check it.
Tissue paper.
Thank you. This is the second layer. So now, this is the gel that they put here. This is the gel. Very, very small. This is, I have even peeled the tissue paper with it. You understand? This is the very small gel they put inside. And this is the what is beneath it. Now, here, this is the last part of it. Here, it is made with something next to super glue. That by the time you use it to glue on, you understand, it's a chemical. By the time you glue it on the pants, it emits the chemicals out to your body. You understand? So small by small, this is what you call killing yourself small by small. Do you understand? So now let us open this one. Let us open this one. It starts from here. This is the first layer. This is the first layer. Somebody should touch it. This is the first layer. This is the layer. This is the layer you are sitting on. The next is the anion strip we are talking about. This anion strip from inside, it kills 99.9% infection. That means as it is coming, it is killing it. As it's coming, it is killing it. And it has a lot of advantage that this is actually going to give to your body. It runs like magnetic. That's why they call it magnetic energy. That's why they call it magnetic. It runs to your body and be checking where is the problem. Where is the problem? You understand? So when it comes in contact with the problem, then it drops the problem for you. That's why it has the capacity to drop problems like infection, to drop problems like blocked parotid tube and lice. Because there are actually some things that block it. You understand? So this is this. Now the next layer, there is another layer here. I think I've packed two layers together now. There's another layer here. This is two. And this is the gel that is actually soaking. I will show you something like a miracle. Now let me pack this gel inside this water. Before we finish, it will soak everything. This gel as it is, they used to use it, I mean plain one like this, or not the one that soak blood. They used to use it as skin smoothing. You can use it, you can rub it on your skin to smooth your skin and the likes. Do you understand what I'm saying? But I mean plain one like this, so not the ones that has consumed the blood food. So you can even see it. This is it. So this is what is actually soaking, consuming the fluid, which it makes you feel comfortable because you're not actually sitting on blood right now. Upon the fact that there is what we call the anion strip that is killing the infections and any other problem, because it runs to your body magnetic to check if there are problems in your body system. Now this is the last layer before it comes to this one that you are sitting on. Now this you are okay. I'm coming. Another layer is here. So you can see that this, okay, where is that first one? Okay, this is it. You can see that it is like plastic or nylon. See, you can see. But with this, you can just hear it. You see that it's very easy, right? Thank you. Another thing is that this emits free inflow of air. It's because of time. There is, like when you check some other videos, they will use the hot water, because don't forget that this our body is emitting, like it's bringing out air. You understand? Like heat. You understand? Heat. You understand? So by the time you are on pad, like that place with this, don't let me call it trash. Where is it? With this, it has blocked flow of air. You understand? In, and the heat inside will not be able to come out. That is why there are issues like itching. You understand? Rashes. You understand? That is why there are issues like rashes, because even children, when there is heat, what happens to them? We see rashes, right? That is what is actually causing rashes. You understand? So now with this, it has like, it doesn't leak, and at the same time it has free inflow of air. When you watch some other videos, they will show it to you. They will use hot water air, put this one on it like this to cover it like this. We put this one on it to cover it. We now put like another cup on top. You will see that the heat of this one will emit to the cup on top, while this one is blocked. Same as the heat from the body, it emits out to the atmosphere. and which allows free inflow of air to come in. With that, you feel more comfortable and you can do that time of the month conveniently. Because people used to believe that that time of the month is like a punishment for women, which is not so. It is a problem, it's a deceit of the business world, producing things like this for us to cut cost. Thank you very much. Once again, I'm Abdur-Rahman, Zubair. The Amontu leader, Longrich Science International. Thank you.